David Baszucki has actually cursed TikTok. From David Baszucki getting weird threats on TikTok, to people just leaving cryptic messages about David Baszucki, to now people making cursed images of David Baszucki. It might actually be the end of David Baszucki's career as we know it. And this situation has gotten so much worse that even Roblox is starting to reply to it. So yeah, this situation is insanely bad. But something that isn't bad, if you guys can subscribe to my channel right now to get me to 10,000 subscribers before my friend Froggy is Base hits 10,000 subscribers, that would be amazing because he's currently trying to pass me. Thank you very much, subscribe. But on February 6, 2026, TikTok was just bombarded by random images of David Baszucki being cursed. And just very cryptic and also very weird videos of David Baszucki being cursed. And these videos actually get really wild, with some of the videos showing that David Baszucki gets burned on a cross, to other videos just showing people creating these cursed images of David Baszucki. But before we get into that, I should probably explain why people really hate David Baszucki and why people think he deserves this. Because believe it or not, David Baszucki was not always hated. In fact, he was very much loved in the Roblox community before 2023. But why did it end in 2023? Well, he did a lot of things in 2024 and 2025 that people really didn't like. Like the major thing that David Baszucki did, which was banning Schle when he was trying to get PDFs off of Roblox, which caused outrage in the whole community because why would David Baszucki get rid of Schle on Roblox when he was trying to get rid of PDFs on the platform? That just doesn't make sense, and a lot of people agreed with that. With the hashtag #FreeSchle going viral on Twitter and Roblox constantly for months at a time, with no one at Roblox saying anything, especially David Baszucki, after making this big of a stand on Roblox after banning Schle for trying to get PDFs off of Roblox, until one day they actually explained why they banned Schle, and it was such a bad reason the whole community absolutely hated David Baszucki, where they said the reason why they banned Schle is because of vigilantism and that they don't support vigilantes. Even though what Schle was doing was being a vigilante, it also wasn't a bad thing on Roblox at all, considering there was a PDF problem on Roblox, and if you don't know what that stands for, search it up. And they also made an offhanded remark that was eventually disproven by Schle, that they were purposefully taking PDFs off of the platform for other reasons, which was easily disproven by Schle later on. Now, if you think that is bad, this next thing that David Baszucki did is even worse. So eventually, David Baszucki ends up unbanning Schle, but then adds an update that is absolutely terrible, that absolutely changed the history of Roblox as we knew it. The Roblox age verification update that absolutely ruined Roblox overnight, where now if you wanted to chat to anyone on Roblox, you now had to upload your ID or you had to get a face verification scan, which was very unsafe, and barely anyone did it on Roblox, so now no one can really type to any of their friends, which became a problem because if you're playing games with your friends, you would really like to talk to them if you're not on a phone call or even on a Discord call. And even if you did verify with a face scan or your ID, there was still even another problem that happened on Roblox that David Baszucki knew of but has never fixed even to this day, where if you scan your face or send your ID, it can easily get your age wrong or just completely get it wrong in the slightest, where there was a kid that literally put Sharpie on his face and the AI thought that it was a beard and said that he was over the age of 35. Yeah, that was not a good situation at all. And there was another situation where there was a person that was over the age of 19 that got placed as a kid on the age verification setup. And if you don't know what age verification was for, it was for if you were an adult, you weren't supposed to talk to a kid, and if you're a kid, you weren't supposed to talk to an adult. But clearly, there was a problem with the AI that kept putting people in the wrong age categories. And David Baszucki knew this and still didn't fix it even to this day. And I don't have to be a CEO of a company to tell you that is a very bad thing to happen. And another bad thing that happened because of age verification, people were selling age verified accounts that were set as kids on eBay and off-site accounts that Roblox couldn't do anything about after they added this update, which is why everyone disagreed with age verification. And even though people still disagreed with it, David Baszucki is still having the age verification on the platform even though everyone dislikes it, which clearly if you're running a platform with multi-billion-dollar foundation and with millions of people on the platform every single day, you should not have this big of a flaw or this big of a bad update that people just clearly don't agree with. And then there were two more things that David Baszucki did that the whole community just didn't agree with even more, that further made people hate him even more, where they got rid of static heads and they replaced them with dynamic heads, which some of the static heads can be worth thousands of dollars in real world money that people ended up losing money on because they actually used them as investments, which made the heads go from thousands of dollars to $0 overnight, which everyone wasn't happy with, and I wouldn't be happy with either. That's why I've never bought in Roblox heads, and I will not start now. And the next update that no one liked is that they got rid of 2D clothing from Roblox and replaced them with 3D clothing, which everyone also hated because they had so many good 2D clothes that everyone loved. So now I hope you guys further understand why people do not like David Baszucki at all, and why people would be making these cursed AI images of David Baszucki and these cursed AI videos that they just uploaded onto TikTok that I'm going to show you in a minute. But before I show you these videos, I do have to warn you that they are very weird and they might give you nightmares. So if you you want to stay until the end of this video to prove that you're not a crybaby, tell me in the comments. That was just a whole bunch of images and then saying a message in the middle of the video that I'll be just reading. What is happening? And they're referring to the images that are in the video because they're from Twitter and they got all these images from Twitter. And if you think that this video is cursed, the next one is even worse.
Roblox CEO David Baszucki was found dead inside his Californian home at the age of 62. This is so sad. And I wonder who's gonna take up the mantle of Roblox next.
Now, I don't think I need to tell you, but David Baszucki was not found dead, at least I don't think so yet. And I really do not want him to die at any time soon because he seems like he deserves a long life. Even though a lot of people hate him, I genuinely hope he has a good life because this is just stupid how people are making these videos, even though he is a terrible CEO. But the video that I just showed is completely clickbait. Don't worry, David Baszucki isn't dead. And tell me in the comments if you would actually fall for a video like this from someone that isn't qualified at all to tell you guys if he's dead or not. Because I'm pretty sure there were like thousands of people in his comment section saying that they actually believe this and actually saying rip David Baszucki, which is absolutely terrible. I'm actually so disappointed that people actually believe that he was dead. But even though this video was clickbait, the next one is actually terrifying because it is literally someone just drawing a terrifying looking David Baszucki image that they made and then sent it onto Twitter. Yeah, all of the images on Twitter, basically they just made them all into one and it's absolutely terrifying. Take a look. Now, I have no idea why the background music was that terrifying, but god, that was terrifying. And the message that I'm about to read is actually related to the update that I already mentioned, where they took away faces and replaced them with static faces instead of dynamic faces. You took our faces, which is very dramatic, but also completely understandable because people lost thousands of dollars in real world money. Not Robux, not thousands of Robux, thousands of dollars in real world money, which I would be terribly pissed. Because imagine investing into something that I've already mentioned, like these faces that are worth thousands of dollars in real world money, and then it being all gone overnight because the CEO of Roblox couldn't figure out that no one would like this update and then decides to keep the update forever. That would absolutely be maddening, and also that would just piss me the hell off. But this next video is absolutely terrifying and actually will just give me nightmares later. Look at this. Why was Jason there at the end of the video? That makes no sense. And the Jason theme song was absolutely terrifying. Tell me in the comments if you agree with that. But if you guys like this video, like and subscribe right now and help me get to 10,000 subscribers, and also watch this video right here. What are you doing? Watch this video right here. Watch it.